Well, it's like the constant battle on a day off. Do I be productive? Do I do nothing? Do I play golf? Or like a mix of everything? Also, Dune Part 2 came out and I want to go see that. So anyways, hope you guys are doing good today. On my way to grab a quick coffee and then figure some stuff out. But finally back on here. Unfortunately, I locked my GoPro in my parents' car, and then when I got back from my road trip, I switched cars, and then I just kept leaving it. And so I hopped in there last night right before I was driving home from work and realized when I drove home from Seattle, I went from Seattle, then Sacramento, then straight to this birthday dinner for a student. And it was at a really nice steakhouse. So birthday dinner for a student. And then I had leftovers. I had a bone-in ribeye. And for 4 days, I left it on the floor of my car. And it was just so sad. But here we are. And funny enough, that steak made me think of the Israelites. The Israelites wandering the desert, wondering what they're going to eat, wondering what they're going to drink, complaining all the way. They were so close to where God had called them to, yet they found a reason not to go. And what an interesting concept. You have the promised land, you got intimidated, you got scared, you backed down. I think that happens a lot in life. But the reason it reminded me of it is because of leftovers. Everybody loves leftovers, dependent on what it is. You know, some stuff you can't eat later. But God called the Israelites to have manna just for the day. He provided just for that day. They weren't called except for the Sabbath, weren't called to gather a bunch and collect it and store it. No, it was the Lord provided for the day, and then they leaned in to the Lord for the provision the next day. And so my question for you guys, and maybe my challenge and encouragement today is, are you reading the Word and learning more about Christ today, or are you living off of what you knew about Him yesterday? That's the comparison. Manna for the day, the Bible for today, God's food, nourishment for today, not for yesterday. Now, we don't forget what we learned yesterday, but instead we build upon it and we draw into Him today. So this day, find some time, open the Bible, be in His Word, and just be filled by that bread of life, that daily bread He has. And God wants to richly pour into your life, and the Word is the place to go. It is the guide of life. It is God's words. And I just pray you make that time today. So, one, don't leave delicious steaks in your car for 4 days, because then they're ruined. And then more importantly, find yourself in the Bible for today. No leftovers. Yeah. Anyways, I love you guys. You're amazing. Grabbing this coffee, and then I'll catch you all later. So, peace.